Subloos first established about 20 years ago. It started off as a transport company. It then evolved from just old-fashioned style landfills, and it's evolved to what we've got today.
Yeah, it is very much family. My wife is the accountant in the business, which is the most important part. We always say it's easy to go out and do the work, but the paperwork is a very vital part of the company. It's waste management tenders is what we're looking for. So we do them from our local shire. We look abroad to interstate.
Up until we got to New Zealand, we were only in Australia. In one of our management talks, we talked about the prospect of moving overseas and expanding overseas.
I think nowadays you've got to look outside of Australia. The world's quite small nowadays, so it's easy to operate around the place. We go 3 and 4 hours on a flight to go to some of our southern contracts, so why not go 3 or 4 hours to go to New Zealand to do a waste contract there? About 2 years ago, this tender come out. They were looking for contractors come to Cambodia to do the work.
And it was somewhere where we could offer our expertise in the clearing and the plantation growing for agricultural.
Well, we switched to ANZ purely because of the Asian knowledge that ANZ have in Cambodia.
We had done a lot of research and we'd been planning to visit Cambodia and look at the operations over there for quite some time, but I think it was external people's perception of Cambodia which really deterred us from being there. And when we first went to Cambodia, and especially Phnom Penh, which is the capital, when we did see ANZ, it was very reassuring to know that there was a logo that we were very familiar of. And then, especially in the smaller towns where there's nothing but dirt roads, it's very reassuring, very comforting to know that they're there. ANZ was a very big assistance because it meant that we could go into the financial side of things at ease. We had total control from Australia. We met Tim James, our relationship manager here in Cairns, and just the relationship with him and the benefits that he added to getting us into those overseas countries just helped us to grow the business just in the short time that we've been there.
We've been able to open accounts there, do our trading. Once we do the contract work and so forth, get payment, put it in the bank, pay our operators, pay our contractors.
Transactive is basically our gospel. Well, it is my gospel. Every morning I get up and Transactive tells us everything that's been going on in your bank account. As well as that, it's your financial way of running our business, basically, because we're in such remote locations and we're all over the world. I can process wages, I can pay our accounts, and it doesn't matter. I think it's very important for an Australian bank to be in Asia for the fact of that reassurance, knowing that you're over there and there's someone that understands your needs, especially coming from Australia.
I think Asia is going to be a big growth area for us, and if we can get in on the ground floor before anyone else with our history there, I think that's going to be quite a great area for us to slowly get into.